Welcome back, everyone. Grape growing is becoming increasingly popular in our state. Both commercial and backyard vineyards are popping up in response to the niche agro-tourism and wine industry. And there are many rewards to doing this, but also some challenges. And Ryan Prellwitz, president of the Wisconsin Grape Growers Association, joins us this Friday morning to talk more about it. Thanks for joining us. You drove in from Ripon this morning.
Thank you, yes.
So grape growing, really seeing this take off?
Yes, we are. There's a few hundred grape growers in the state, many of them on a commercial scale. And there's many more beyond that, backyard growers that just have 5, 10, 20 vines on their own.
And what is it that has, I know that you've talked with a number of these growers recently, even the backyard growers. What is it that has folks turning to doing more of this?
I'd say there's a certain love for wine and for grapes, and that people enjoy kind of getting back to the earth in a sense, to where they can make their own grapes that they can be eating out of their own backyard, or they can
Which is what we're looking at here. These are table grapes, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yep.
Okay. What is the difference between a table grape and a wine grape? Because I have vines in my backyard that were there when I bought the house, and they have a lot of fruit every year. Yep. And my daughter just eats them. But I don't know if they're table grapes. They don't taste like table grapes.
For the most part, the table grapes are seedless, although there are some seeded table grapes, but it's very often the flavor involved in it. If they have a great flavor, then they're often more of a table grape. They could be both table and wine. There are a few varieties that are good for both.
And we were talking about this in the break beforehand. You're actually seeing across the board farmers in Wisconsin really looking at finding a niche market.
Yes, we are, definitely. There's people that it's hard to make money on a mid-range scale in agriculture, so you either have to grow your farm and dairy or cash crops, or you have to find a smaller niche market to get into that would allow you to make a sustainable living and make a difference in your community through agriculture.
Now, one of the reasons we asked to have you on was your organization was part of an event recently that helped host a seminar to teach grape growers, especially people just getting into this, about pest management. What are some of the challenges with growing?
In Wisconsin, it's a lot different than growing in California, where they don't have as much of an issue with like mildews, for example. Powdery or downy mildew are big concerns in Wisconsin, but not so much in California. There's just a lot of things that are different here that aren't there, and the UW extension system and the UW in general is getting a lot more focused on grapes, and their knowledge of it is growing quite significantly over the last 5 years. So we're very happy as growers to see that influence.
So some resources out there for folks if they'd like them. So some risks, obviously, but the rewards?
We're able to grow something local that people are enjoying, and they can make into wine locally, so people can see the entire circle of growing and of consuming wine in the end, or consuming table grapes.
All right. Well, we've got a link to your organization, the Wisconsin Grape Growers Association, on our homepage, NBC15.com. Ryan, thanks so much for coming in today. We appreciate it and look forward to following the trend.
Thanks.